would become what it did become.
Yeah.
She's not as supple and loose through her neck as one would like.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of put up with the head and neck carriage she has. Yeah, just sit there. Sorry, let me get this on. Yeah, good. And then, when there, just keep your hand there. Yeah. First, keep your hand there and let her stop, if she wants to stop, in a sense. You know what I mean? So that in saying that, what I want to avoid is that she starts to stop, say. She pulls against your hand, so you're really firm in your hand, and at the same time you're hitting with the whip. And she doesn't really know what to react to.
Okay.
So when I said this about really focused on your hand and the contact, yeah, just sit there and let her accept the contact, that it's not going to go away. Yeah, and then ask her to go forward. Yeah, a little touch. Yeah, and you can soften a little, have a normal contact like you would on any other horse when you want to go forward. Soft, don't pull back. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and so that you kind of separate the two things. Because I think what you want to be careful of is that when she pulls against your hand, that you don't, I'm going to exaggerate, but you don't frantically drive her forward at the same time. But you know what I mean? Because then the focus becomes, it no longer remains focused. It becomes a little bit scattered. Yeah, and then just sit. Yeah, she doesn't go, yeah, there you go. Yeah, good. So I don't want it to become, the driving to become too quick. And for her to feel, when it becomes quick, I don't want her to feel that you're frantic. Yeah. At all, yeah. This is nice. Because when I said that initially, I meant I don't want it to kind of escalate because, she's heavy in hand or she's leaning and you're trying to hold at the same time you're driving. So the whole thing becomes kind of a whirlwind mess, right? But I also don't want her to think that when she stops and she pulls us, that she gets satisfaction in feeling you become a little frantic about it. Okay. Yeah, so there's sort of two different ways of interpreting what that. Good. This is good. And then you kind of leave her alone. I mean, then pat her and light and let her enjoy life a little bit. Good. And it's not, again, I think we can avoid it being a true punishment type thing.
Okay.
I want her to know that it's not going away.
Okay.
Right, and that we're just quietly insistent. We're sticking to our guns, but we're not going to get into a battle over it. Because we know we don't need to get into a battle because we know we're going to win. Right? Yeah, there you go. Good. It's no different than arguing with Carol, right?
Now, which one wins? I guess
Carol tries to make you irrational as fast as she can so she can win the argument, right? Yeah. And the horse is no different. So our job is to remain the rational one and stay focused on what we want to achieve. Yeah. Good. Yeah, good. This is nice. Good. Yeah, super. This is fine. Yeah. And yeah, of course, we'd love to have her pole come up a little more and feel a little more elevated through her shoulders. But that part's going to come in time, right?
Okay.
Yeah. But you can make her active. You can access her hind legs. This is the buzzword in Florida. Can you access her hind legs? Yeah. A little bit forward. Yeah. Good. Yeah. That's better, right? Yeah. When she was a little backed off, they're a little catchy in that right hind. Right? Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, forward a little, good. But when she goes forward, it looks better. So I have no idea. Good. Good. Yeah. And then, sometimes a little half halt, lift her a little bit. They said she's not hanging, right? And you can give. Yeah. So you encourage her to stay up off of her shoulders, right? Yeah. We don't want her. I don't want her heavy. She should not be strong in hand, right? Leave the strong in hand for when she grabs the bit and she's rude, right?
Okay.
Yeah. There. Yeah. But you keep showing her how light she can be. Yeah. See, this is nice. She gets her shoulders out of the way, right? That's the other thing in trying to keep her lighter in her shoulder. We want her shoulders out of the way so as you activate the hind legs, yeah, she can step forward, right? That's it. Good. Yeah, and then a little bit up again. Yeah, good. That's better. She's okay in hand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, good. Yeah, so let's continue straight, but come on a circle in the center. Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, yeah, little tickle with the whip. You know, the other thing is like with the whip now. Little tickle, she's good, right? So touch her and ask her to go. So you build on the positive, right? You know what I mean? So that not waiting for her to be stuck and stopped and backing off to hit her with the whip, but here, tickle with the whip. Tell her this is how you respond to the whip, right? So again, there you go. It's always, it can be a more positive experience. Otherwise, the whip, from her perspective, is only used in the negative to make corrections when she's very bad, right? She doesn't realize that the whip can be used as encouragement and in a sense can be her friend to help make her more active in a nice way. Yeah. So then stay on the circle and come down to the walk, and then I want to go. I don't want to do a lot today because we want to do more tomorrow. So, but I want to go to the canter first to the right because that to me was the easier side. Yeah. So before you canter, can you tickle her with the whip and almost jog a little? You know, you're not really thinking half steps, but preparation for it, right? Yeah. Good, good. And then walk again and pat her. That you could really remember. We always just say you have to fluff them up. Fluff her up a little bit in the walk. Yeah, like that. Yeah, good. Yeah. You can make her jig, make her jog a little, right? Ruin the walk. Good. There you go. Super. No, good. I'm only joking about ruining the walk. Good. Yeah, slap her a little down and in. Same attitude. Don't ride her any differently in the canter. Same contact. You know, make her soft. Get her light. Don't let the reins get too long. I don't want her just kind of hanging in front. It has to be honest and alive, the same way we talked about. I don't know if we did talk about with the horse you were on, but we talked about someone about today. You know, the contact has to be honest, that she can be light, but you need to be able to touch the rein, you need to be able to influence her. Yeah, super. This is fine, right? Yeah, good. And go straight around the whole arena. Good. Let her enjoy it. Yep. We have to change her attitude about, you know, in a sense, right? Yeah, good. She has to think that work can be fun. Yeah. There. Super. Yeah, this is nice. Good. Very good. So then on the short side, sitting trot. Yeah, and don't let her pull you out of the side. You be ready. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, but always be ready if she's going to be strong, right? Yeah. Good. Yeah. There's a difference between being ready and anticipation in the sense that you're worried that something's going to happen, right? Just be prepared. Yeah, super. And forward. Yeah, not holding her too much on that inside rein. Yeah, you can half halter outside. Yeah, go straight and come on the circle in the center. Good. She's okay here? Yeah, good. So then come down to the walk. Yeah, and then I take the canter from the walk. Yeah, good round. Yeah, good. That's fine. But before you canter, again, tickle her with the whip. Can you do a little jog steps? Yeah, fluff her up a little bit. Yeah, and tickle. Come, light a little fire. Yeah, that was a little slow for a response, right? Yeah, and walk again. The other thing you saw I did, don't do it on the outside, but I was very quick sometimes with the whip behind my leg and on her shoulder and back and forth. And
what happens if you do it on the outside?
Because I think here would confuse her a little bit with what you. Yeah, good. Yeah, change the whip over. And then just touch her with the whip behind your leg on her shoulder. Yep, like that. Yeah, play around. Yeah, there you go. Super. Yeah, and walk again. Good. Yeah, and now into the canter. And it's better to have the whip inside anyway. Yeah, don't walk. Yeah, walk. Immediately walk. Good. And tickle her again. Animate her. Yeah, keep your hand there. Make her straight. Bring your shoulders right. Yeah, there you go. Super. And animate her. Yeah, good. It's a little bit of a game when she takes her own lead. If you call her bluff on it, she's okay. Good. Yeah, let her round her. Yeah. And it may, and I say it's a bit of a game and you call it bluff. It may go back to this right hind, I don't know. But because the right hind is one that pushes her into the correct lead. But good. But she can do it, the canter. Yeah. And I think when I say it's a little bit of a game, I think she knows which lead you want.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
She does.
Yeah. And there may be a reason for it, as I say. I mean, maybe the right hind is just a little harder for her to push off of it.
She actually has a tiniest bit of arthritis in her, some weird bone in her coffin, some weird bone in her foot.
So it could be, it could be related. That may not be. I don't know. But
she's always been
but just to
left-footed
be aware of
behind.
it,
Yeah.
But I did definitely got the feeling she knows which lead you're asking for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good. This is fine. Yeah, see, good. It's already better for you than for me. I couldn't keep the canter going all the way around first this direction. Yeah, and just don't let her take that left rein. Yeah. And be careful you don't raise your hand. Yeah. And then come back onto the large circle in the center. Good. Yeah, that's fine. The canter doesn't need to be any more forward because I don't want her, you know, again, I don't want her down in her shoulders. Because if you think about it, if she's really down in her shoulders and stuck, she has a very good excuse not to go forward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. And then into the sitting trot. Our job is to remove every reason she has not to go forward. Yeah, and then into the sitting trot when you decide. And outside rein. Yeah. Yeah, good. Outside rein a little firmer sometimes, right? Yeah, good. Because you determine the pressure on the bit, not or on her mouth or whatever on the contact, right? I want that to be your decision. Yeah, there. Good. It can be light most of the time, you know, but it has to be your decision. And it now goes straight. And so if you increase the right rein to make her straight, she needs to be absolutely straight. That right shoulder needs to be more in line. Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, good. And then a little more active with the left arm. Little tickle and whip on the shoulder, behind your leg and on the shoulder. Up, 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 up. Yeah. Super. Like that. Yeah, super. Good. So she almost doesn't have time to think to resist, right? That was nice. Good. Very good. Super. That energy with the hind leg is good. Yeah. And then go ahead and come down to the walk. So I don't want to tire her out. So again, I don't want her to have any legitimate reason to be resistant.
So what's the key to getting her out of her funk?
I think that the most important thing for me, when I sat on, what she responded to the most was not allowing her to grab the bit.
Okay.
And even if she just stands there for 3 minutes or whatever, it's going to seem like 5 or 10 minutes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But and she doesn't drag you down to her level of a discussion, right? In the discussion, you stay pretty quietly persistent in what you want to achieve.
So you just hold your core tight and
you just stay.
Don't give with your
don't
arms.
Give, yeah. And you always, I mean, the beauty of it being as a rider is that if she starts to do something stupid and you're going to get in trouble, of course you can give.
Right. Yeah.
But don't give because I think she's going to have problems, right? Be really true in the evaluation of it.
Yeah.
In other words, really feel what's happening under you.
Be
Too many people
patient.
think, oh, the horse stopped and is backing up a little bit. Next thing they're going to do is they're going to rear. Well, she may not be telling you that at all.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
you've
she's
already,
telling
yeah,
you
and I don't
that.
think she,
She's
no, I'm
not-
just saying that.
She's
because
not mean,
there
yeah.
are people who immediately think, oh, well, this is what, this is vision of what's going to happen.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with what the horse really, the vibes or whatever you want to say, the horse is giving you. Right? So really be aware of the feedback from the horse during that time.
So
That makes sense.
keep your core strong and don't give, and then kind of wait everything else
Wait
out.
everything out. Yeah.
Does it always work?
I think it ends, yes, in the end it does.
Okay, and then this thing with the like.
Yeah, back and forth, yeah, back and
Does
forth.
that
yeah.
always work? Did it never not work for you?
Every once in a while you'll have a stallion that thinks if you touch him on the shoulder it's a little bit fighting.
Uh-huh.
Because stallions, like to fight. A lot of times they fight with their, they bite each other right behind the elbow kind of thing. And so every once, but not very often.
Uh-huh.
It almost always works, yeah.
Okay.
They don't know where it comes from. And young horses, very young horses, if you touch them with a whip on the shoulder, they have a tendency to go forward with that leg.
Oh. Huh.
Right?
I like that much better because I mean you described exactly like I get a little frantic and I'm not good at like pushing them forward and I think it doesn't work for me because it doesn't feel right. But then
Right.
and in the past, you were taught that and sometimes you don't. But I hate it and it always goes downhill for me.
Yeah. No, I don't think that in general beating a horse through is a successful way of doing things.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sort of what you're describing. We were taught, you hit them harder and harder and harder. But no, all you do is you get the mindset from the horse that they become more and more fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what we need to do is to establish to the horse, in the horse's way of doing it, they don't beat each other to pulps when they're creating their pecking order.
Right.
It's usually one little look or maybe one bite or one threatening of a kick, but they don't beat the other to a pulp
Right.
normally.